Well, guys, if you've kept up with my channel any length of time, in the fall of the year especially, and well, spring, I keep them here all the time, these glue traps. I just put some fresh ones out a couple of weeks ago. Just thought I'd show you what I've caught. This is in the garage door, by the way. You can kind of see what's going on maybe while you're sleeping. A stink bug, a little beetle, of course a leaf, a worm, cricket. But this is what I was really going to show you. What in the world is that thing? It's hard, the shell is, and it looks like it's got 100 legs on it. I don't know what that is, but I sure am glad I had a glue trap there. Of course, I caught another cricket. But I've got garage doors that's got this little bit of rubber on the bottom, and sometimes there's just the least little bit of a gap. And these garage doors are old, but I mean, they still work fine, so no need in replacing them. I just feel more comfortable putting glue traps out. So anyway, going back here to the backyard for just a minute and start my 1979 Chevy C10 truck that I haven't started in a while. This yard is so wet. It's probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I mean, it's still just drenched from all the rain that we've had. We had, I guess, 2.5, 3 inches of rain in just several days, and my yard is just soggy. So I was going to pull Ruby up to the front on the driveway and play with it today, but I'm just not going to chance it. But I thought I would start it. And I had a notion I should check my glue traps in Ruby. Nothing in them. So that's good. If you have an old car or an old truck, I would suggest getting some glue traps. You can get them at the hardware store or Walmart. I think I got these at Walmart. I think the name of these are called Catch. Yeah, it is Catch Master. And by golly, they'll catch whatever comes across it. Even my shoe, if I happen to get on it, which I have many a time. But if you get something on your glue trap, if you have something, say like, for instance, I have had birds get on it, like the insects I just showed you, thinking it's something they can eat, or lizards, or whatever gets on it, even your shoe. You can get some WD-40 and just kind of lightly spray on what you're trying to get off, and it'll come off. But you have to throw the glue trap away then, because it won't catch nothing after you spray WD-40 on it. But that very rarely ever happens. Got all these tires back here in the back. Broom just fell. Got all my wheels and tires back here in the back. These are the ones I got from my buddy, 15 by 10 Corvette rallies, truck pattern, 5 on 5 there. And I got these that I have plans on using all of these wheels. But this has turned into a little bit of a catch-all. So, got my wife's bicycle that needs cleaned up. Got some old square body fenders that I got. I know y'all seen this before, square body driver's side door. Got an old radiator. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. It's turned into a real show back here, and it's all because of me. I guess I'm as I've said before, I'm a hoarder. So, I was thinking the other day I need to get rid of this radiator and stuff that I'm never going to use. I'll probably use the fender in the door sometime, but not that radiator. I think it come out of a 56 Chevrolet Bel Air. And a friend of mine asked me if I wanted it, and I said, well, sure. But you know how I am. So anyway, I don't think there was anything wrong with it, actually. But one more time, or once again, I say, I'm going to see if anybody might want this 57 Chevrolet truck grill. It's a decent grill. I like this look. I was striving for this look, kind of the rusty kind of, and I painted all this white, taped all this off. You know I'm into patina style, so this was just perfect. It's got a few little holes right there. It was perfect, and I was going to put it in my 57 Chevy truck, and by the name of Charlie. But at the last minute, I think I said this several videos back, at the last minute I run across a good used chrome grill. I didn't want new, I was looking for used. So I found a used chrome grill just at the last minute. So still got this grill, still got this 57 Chevy grill that was originally in Charlie. It was red, but I'd give somebody a real good deal on both of them because I just honestly don't need them. This is off of a 68 Chevy truck that I had, step-side truck. I put a better hood on it. I didn't like this hood because it had this dinged up stuff right here. But this would be for local pickup. I wouldn't ship this. I don't think anybody want it. But I mean, if you got a really bashed up hood or you don't have a hood, it's come up missing or whatever, I've got a hood that will get you by. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the hood other than that spot, and somebody that knows body work can probably fix it. Got a 62 hood here, but it's pretty sad shape. Yeah, pretty sad shape on that hood. Got a GMC hood here for GMC. It's a 55 or 56. Up here is where you would put the GMC letters. Those are kind of hard to find. GMC truck hoods. 55 and 56 are the same hood. And you can use it on a 57, but it just don't have the little bulges like a 57 Chevy car does in the hood where they have the hood ornaments. It doesn't have that, but I mean, it would work just fine. If you got a 55, 56, or even 57, it would work on a 58 or 59 GMC. Or you can put it on a Chevrolet truck. It'll all work. It's just, you know, it's really for a 55 or 56. Also have this tailgate for a GMC. It come off my 67 GMC I had several years ago. I no longer have it. I wish I did. I wish I had all the stuff I bought back. But as you can see, I am a hoarder, and I got all these wheels and tires, and I got all this stuff back here in the back, and I have a good use for them sometimes. They're good for spares if you don't have nothing. So, I don't know. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. It's just getting kind of overwhelming, I guess. So, okay, anyway. I was going to start Ruby here. And battery cables is a little dirty. I always take the battery cable off. So, I got me some steel wool. I'm going to clean it up. And I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay guys, I'm in this 1975 C10 by the name of Skye, and had a little problem with my phone recording, so kind of missed the 79 C10 truck Ruby, so got it straightened out. I think memory was full, something like that, so I had to delete some stuff. Anyway, so now I'm in this 75 C10. I'm going to let it warm up just a minute. I'm going to back it out. I'm going to put some glue traps down in here because it is that time of year. I honestly think this truck has 108,000 miles on it. It just runs really well. Just to refresh your memory, this truck is from Knoxville, bought new in Knoxville, Tennessee, and a dentist bought it new, and he drove it for a while, well, pretty good while. Another feller bought it, and I don't know how long he drove it, but not very long, I don't think, because it sat next to his garage outside in the weeds for 15 plus years. So I actually think, as good as this motor runs, that it's 108,000. Sure is a good running 350. It's a 350, by the way. I don't know if I told you that or not, but I will. I'm gonna try to back out without hitting anything. Wish me luck. Just be on the safe side. I'll move up just a little bit and reposition myself. Do my best not to hit nothing. But I was going to let it run a few minutes and put some glue traps in it because I don't want no mice in the truck. So I'll let it sit here. My yard is so dang wet. So wet that I dare not. I don't want to mower up in it. Anyway, I got me a couple of, forgot where I set them. I'll open up the door here. I would suggest if you have a garage with an old car, an old truck, or camper, I gotta be careful not to touch this or I'll get my fingers stuck. Camper, you know, something, I just put them around in my garage. I have caught snakes, and very, very rarely, but I have caught snakes and birds. Don't mean to ever catch the birds. The snakes, I don't particularly care for. They all have a purpose, but I just don't want them around me. So I got me a couple of glue traps, and so I'll just let it kind of air out a little bit. Even if I don't go out here and start them regularly like I do in the warm weather, while I'll be able to just come out here and check and make sure there's not a mouse or something. Mice, I've had my friends that's had mice in their vehicles, and they get in the headliner, and you can, of course, you can get that mice rat poison, whatever you want to put, but the problem with that is you don't know where they're going to die at. They could die in your headliner, and in behind your dash, under your seat. You know, I don't know. So I would prefer just to catch them on those glue traps. I like the Catch Master. I can touch them things and then I'm stuck. So I keep them all in my garage and stuff. I'm just trying to give you a couple of helpful hints for trying to prevent damage, you know, to your vehicle, I guess what I'm trying to say. So hopefully I'm able to kind of help you out a little bit, I hope. So let this run just a few minutes and be good for it. I need to get my 62 Impala out and start it and run it. I keep glue traps in it all the time in the garage here, so that's where it stays most of the time. But anyway, I was wanting to show you something. Hang on a minute. Okay, guys, I was going to show you. I bought me a tack today. It's try to get out here where you can see it. It's used, but I got it at they have a little like flea market thing on middle of the week in another town, and my wife and I was already out, and I told her, I said, let's drift by there and see if there's anybody there. Of course, there is. On warm sunny days like this, when it's not raining and cold, there's quite a few people. So she bought some tomatoes, and I wound up getting this tack. And the guy said that I bought it from said he got it at an estate sale, and he said that it come off of a Jeep, and the woman that had the Jeep said that it worked. So I mean, you're just taking a guess. Hopefully it does. I don't know what I'll put it on, but it's a Sun Super Tack 2. So I give $5 for it. I don't think I went wrong, even if it doesn't work. I mean, looks kind of neat on your dash, or not dash really, but steering column. I'm not putting one on this truck, but kind of neat, I guess. Just stuck it on there, fastened it to get you one of those big old clamps, hose clamps, and put it on your steering column. I think it looked pretty good, but I'm not going to put it on this truck. I'm just going to save up, buy me some carpet. That's what I'm trying to do. Always need something. Anyway, I guess I'll close this video here. I've been out here just kind of swiping around a little bit and letting this truck run a little bit, just making sure I got glue traps and everything, because them dang mice will get, this time of year, all the little critters, I'm talking about insects and rodents and stuff like that, are looking for a place to stay warm and make a nest and have more babies and all that other stuff that they seem to enjoy doing. So I just thought I'd make a suggestion to you that you might want to get some of those Catchmaster glue traps. And as I said, I think I got them at Walmart. And I got a whole bunch of them. Just about every time I go, I'll slip back there and go get me another 12 pack or something of those glue traps. And hang on, I'll show you what they look like. Okay guys, I found these. I think I counted, I think I've got 8 or 9 of these 12 pack Catchmaster glue traps. And if you've never used them before, they're pretty handy. We keep them in the house and just in the corners and stuff, just for spiders and stuff like that, and stuff that get around. They seem to get caught on them. So also, my wife and I, we have all these plants on the front porch. If you have plants that you have to bring in during the winter months so they don't freeze and die, which we've got quite a few plants. This one, well, all down through here, they're all alive except for that one, I think. Yeah, that one's fake. But anyway, when we bring the plants in, we put glue traps around the plants, because you don't really know what's made a nest or not made a home, I'll say, in the leaves and stuff. So, and every once in a while, when you bring them inside, you'll have a spider or something that's caught on the glue trap. Anyway, I don't mean to bore you to death. I was just going to tell you, if you're an old car and old truck enthusiast like I am, you might consider getting some of these glue traps just to put around your house and garage. And not getting sponsored by any of this, I'm just trying to help you out. I've heard so many horror stories about, I got a mouse that's dead in my headliner, and this, that, and the other, and in the trunk of your car. And I've heard all these stories, and now it seems like they die in the most inaccessible places you can imagine. So anyway, just thought I'd tell you this. Maybe it's a boring video, I don't know, but I learned all this myself kind of the hard way. I was always terrified of a mouse, eating my wiring or whatever. So anyway, probably wouldn't hurt to put one in the engine compartment, maybe on the breather or something. I normally put steel wool in my exhaust pipes too, where the exhaust comes out, to keep mice from, I've heard of mice making nests in the mufflers. I sure don't want a fire or something like that, or something getting stopped up. So I guess I'll have to get me some steel wool and stop up the exhaust ends too. I've just heard so many horror stories. I'd rather err on the side of precaution as I would trying to figure out what am I going to do now. Anyway, enough of that. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel, Chevy Trucks. I just started it not too long ago now. And of course, you're watching Primer Is Best right now. And speaking of Primer Is Best, I'm on Instagram, Primer Is Best, all one word. And I have Primer Is Best on Facebook. So leave me a comment. Let me know if you like these things or have used them, or maybe tell me what you've caught. As you can see, that it's capable of catching all kinds of things. Everything that I've mentioned. There's snakes. You'll find it. Anyway, hey, y'all have a great day. Appreciate you watching. God bless y'all. Stay safe. See you later.